What does it feel like to be the world's most expensive footballer? To own a private island, add a new model to your $30 million car collection every month, and host parties for hundreds of guests on your yacht every weekend. Neymar Jr.'s life opens doors to a world of luxury most people can only dream of. But behind this dazzling lifestyle lies dark secrets and unexpected struggles known to very few. Today, we're exploring the off-field empire of Brazil's golden boy. From the favelas of São Paulo to becoming a global icon worth $350 million, Neymar's journey is nothing short of extraordinary. But while the world knows him for his magic on the pitch, his empire beyond football reveals a man obsessed with living life at full throttle, sometimes at a devastating cost. February 5, 1992. In the modest neighborhood of Mogi das Cruzes, São Paulo, a star was born. Neymar da Silva Santos Jr. came into this world with nothing but dreams. His father, Neymar Santos Sr., worked as a mechanic while his mother, Nadine, raised their family in one of Brazil's struggling communities. Young Neymar's exceptional talent was evident from the age of 6. While other children played for fun, he played with purpose. His father, recognizing this rare gift, made a decision that would change their lives forever. He quit his job to become his son's full-time manager. "I saw something different in him," Neymar Sr. once told Brazilian media. "Most parents see their children through eyes of love. I saw my son through eyes of potential." But what nobody realized then was just how far that potential would take them. By 17, Neymar had already signed his first professional contract with Santos FC, the same club that produced the legendary Pelé. His base salary? A mere $10,000 per month. A figure that seems almost laughable compared to what was coming. While other teens worried about school exams, Neymar was already supporting his entire family. But the pressure of being his family's ticket out of poverty created a complex relationship with money that would shape his spending habits for years to come. What happens when a teenager suddenly has more money than he ever imagined? For Neymar, it meant one thing: freedom. But freedom, as he would soon discover, comes with its own price. 2013 marked the year Neymar took his talents to Europe, signing with FC Barcelona for a reported $57.1 million. But behind the scenes, a darker deal was unfolding. The true figure of the transfer was alleged to be $86.2 million, with the difference going to Neymar's father as a secret payment. This was just the beginning of Neymar's financial empire. While playing for Barcelona, his weekly salary rose to $289,000. Approximately $41,000 per day. The money was flowing fast. On the field, he formed the feared MSN trio with Messi and Suarez, winning every trophy imaginable, including the Champions League in 2015. But Neymar's fortune wasn't just growing on the pitch. Endorsement deals with Nike, Volkswagen, Gillette, Panasonic, and dozens more brands were bringing in millions annually. Yet something was missing. Despite the success at Barcelona, Neymar craved something more: to step out of Messi's shadow and become the world's best. This ambition would lead to a decision that shocked the football world and transformed the transfer market forever. August 2017, Paris Saint-Germain announced the signing of Neymar for an eye-watering $222 million, more than double the previous world record transfer fee. Overnight, Neymar became the most expensive footballer in history. The transfer wasn't just about money, it was about legacy. But the financial package was staggering nonetheless. $45 million annual salary, $375,000 weekly, $53,000 daily, every single day. Whether playing football or lounging on his private yacht, Neymar earned what the average person makes in a year. But the PSG contract contained something even more extraordinary: a good behavior clause worth $375,000 monthly, just for applauding fans after matches, and a special clause allowing him to miss games for his sister's birthday and his lavish February parties. No other player in football history had such privileges written into their contract. With his newfound wealth, Neymar began assembling one of the most extravagant property portfolios in sports. The crown jewel of Neymar's $100 million property empire sits in Mangaratiba, 60 miles from Rio de Janeiro. Purchased for $8.5 million, this 10,000-square-foot mansion sprawls across 2.5 acres of paradise. But what's inside this coastal fortress? 6 bedrooms hardly seem sufficient to describe a property that includes a helipad, a jetty for his 15-meter yacht, an underground nightclub that can host 200 people, and a wine cellar with 3,000 bottles. The beachfront mansion even has its own gym, tennis court, and spa complete with massage room and jacuzzi. But perhaps most remarkable is the artificial lake he built within the grounds, constructed to resemble the shape of his personal logo. While most people dream of owning one home, Neymar collects them like trading cards. His portfolio includes a $54.5 million penthouse in Dubai's Bugatti residences, featuring a private car elevator so he can display his favorite vehicles inside his apartment. A $26 million oceanfront plot in Bal Harbour, Florida, where he plans to build yet another dream mansion. A $3.25 million fortress in Alphaville, São Paulo, with 7 bedrooms and a 20-car garage. A $5.2 million Barcelona mansion previously owned by fellow Brazilian Ronaldinho. But homes are just structures. It's what fills them that reveals Neymar's true obsession: speed, power, and automotive engineering. Imagine owning not just one supercar, but an entire fleet worth more than most people's lifetime earnings. For Neymar, this isn't imagination, it's garage reality. The crown jewel of his collection is the $4.5 million Lamborghini Veneno Roadster, one of only 13 ever made. With a top speed of 221 mph and 750 horsepower, it's not just transportation, it's a statement. But the Veneno is merely the beginning. His collection includes a $3 million BMW Motors Lykan Hypersport, one of only 7 produced worldwide, featuring headlights embedded with 420 diamonds. A $2 million Maserati MC12, of which only 50 exist in the world. A $300,000 Rolls-Royce Ghost, which he affectionately nicknamed My New Baby. A $240,000 Ferrari 458 Italia with custom gold finish. A $245,000 Lamborghini Huracan that accelerates from 0 to 60 mph in just 3.4 seconds. And perhaps most outrageous, a fleet of 6 identical Mercedes-Benz G-Wagons in different colors, one for each day of the week, with Sunday being his day of rest. Even his car purchases tell a story of excess. When buying his Ferrari, he reportedly didn't even test drive it. He simply pointed and said, "I'll take that one." But Neymar's obsession with transportation extends beyond the road and into the sky. When you're worth $350 million, commercial flights become optional. Neymar's $30 million aviation fleet ensures he never has to mix with ordinary travelers. His primary aircraft is a $15 million Embraer Legacy 450 private jet, customized with his initials NJR on the tail end, capable of flying 2,900 miles without refueling. The interior features leather seating for 9 passengers, a full entertainment system, and a bedroom suite. For shorter journeys, Neymar relies on his Batcopter, a $15 million Batman-themed Airbus H-145 helicopter with a Mercedes-Benz designed interior. With a cruising speed of 150 mph, it's perfect for hopping between his properties or arriving at training in style. He also owns a $5 million Cessna Citation 680 with 12 passenger capacity and a $4 million Embraer Phenom 100 for more intimate journeys. But perhaps his most indulgent purchase is his 25-meter Ferretti yacht, named Nadine, after his mother. At $8 million, this floating mansion requires $120,000 annually, just for maintenance. With 3-4 suites, a sun deck, and a crew of 5, it's the perfect setting for Neymar's infamous parties. Speaking of parties, most celebrities have an entourage. Neymar has what amounts to a small village. His inner circle, known as Los Toiss, derived from Portuguese slang for brothers, consists of approximately 50 childhood friends who follow him everywhere. What makes this group unique isn't just its size, it's that they're all on Neymar's payroll. Each member receives between $4,000 to $6,000 monthly, with personal expenses covered. Their sole job? To keep Neymar company and maintain his lifestyle. These aren't just friends, they're a professional support system handling everything from social media management to organizing his legendary parties. And these parties have become the stuff of football legend. His annual February birthday celebrations are so important that PSG's contract included special permission for him to miss games that fell near his birthday week. His 27th birthday party in Paris featured 200 guests, all dressed in red, with celebrities like Lewis Hamilton and Wesley Snipes in attendance. For his 28th, he flew 50 friends from Brazil on private jets, at a cost of over $120,000 just for transportation. These aren't just celebrations, they're expressions of a lifestyle philosophy. As Neymar once said, "I've earned the right to enjoy myself. Why live in sadness?" But behind the endless celebrations lies a deeply personal mission, one that reveals another side to football's party king. In 2014, at the height of his fame, Neymar established the Neymar Jr. Institute in Praia Grande, where he spent part of his childhood, built on 8,400 square meters. This state-of-the-art complex serves 1,400 underprivileged children daily. The institute isn't just about football. It offers comprehensive educational programs, including language courses, computer training, and even robotics. Medical and dental care are provided free of charge, and family support programs help parents find employment. Since its founding, the institute has impacted over 12,000 lives. During his Barcelona transfer, the club pledged $2.5 million over 5 years to support the institute's operations. Neymar's annual charity auctions raise millions. In a recent event, a crown sold for 3.5 million Brazilian reais. These aren't just tax write-offs. They're manifestations of a promise Neymar made as a teenager. "If I ever make it, I'll give back." This philanthropic side contrasts sharply with his public persona, suggesting complexity beneath the flash and glamour. Despite his playboy image, Neymar's most enduring relationship is with his family, particularly his father, who remains his manager, and his mother, who still handles much of his domestic life. Neymar is father to 3 children, from 3 different women. Davi Luca, born in 2011 to Carolina Dantas when Neymar was just 19. Despite their youth, they've maintained an exemplary co-parenting relationship. Davi now attends Barcelona's youth academy, following in his father's footsteps. Mavi, born in October 2023 to influencer Bruna Bianchetti. Her name means "my life" in Portuguese. Helena, born in July 2024 to model Amanda Kimberly just 9 months after Mavi's birth, causing considerable public scandal. His romantic life has been equally turbulent. His 6-year on-again off-again relationship with actress Bruna Marquezine was Brazil's most talked-about romance. Currently, he's attempting to reconcile with Bruna Bianchetti, though multiple cheating scandals have created ongoing turmoil. When asked about his complicated love life, Neymar once responded, "I'm still learning to be a man. I never promised to be perfect." On the field, Neymar's accomplishments stand among football's elite. With 79 goals, he's Brazil's all-time leading scorer, surpassing the legendary Pelé. His trophy cabinet includes Olympic gold medal, 2016 Rio Olympics, UEFA Champions League, 2015, 5 League One championships, FIFA Club World Cup, Copa Libertadores, 3rd place in the Ballon d'Or, 2015 and 2017. His $222 million transfer to PSG remains football's most expensive ever. He's earned over $500 million in salary and endorsements throughout his career, a figure that continues to grow despite his recent move back to Santos. But Neymar's greatest football achievement might be his unrivaled marketability. No Brazilian player since Ronaldo has transcended the sport to become such a global brand. Beyond homes, cars, and aircraft, Neymar's spending habits reveal a man determined to enjoy every cent of his fortune. His watch collection alone exceeds 3 million, headlined by a 1.6 million Richard Mille 68 or 1 Cyril Congo, one of only 30 ever produced. His jewelry collection is equally impressive, featuring a $180,000 Batman-inspired necklace with black diamonds. Annual luxury expenditures include $203 million on property maintenance, $1 to $2 million on his vehicle collection, $500,000 to $1 million on private aviation, $2,003 million on parties and entertainment. In total, Neymar spends between $7.5 to $13.5 million annually, just on maintaining his lifestyle. Perhaps most telling is his Al Hilal contract, which included perks beyond money, a mansion with staff, 8 luxury cars, and all hotel and restaurant bills paid. When you reach Neymar's level, cash is merely the beginning of compensation. January 2025 marked a dramatic shift in Neymar's journey. After earning a staggering $180 million in just 18 months at Al Hilal, where he played only 7 matches due to injuries, his contract was terminated with a $62 million severance package. In a move that shocked the football world, Neymar returned to his boyhood club Santos, accepting a 99% pay cut. His weekly salary dropped from $2.5 million to just $38,000, though commercial agreements still ensure he earns substantially. This homecoming isn't just sentiment, it's strategy. At 33, with mounting injury concerns and the 2026 World Cup looming, Neymar has publicly stated it will be his final tournament. "I want to end where I began," he told Brazilian media, "and give Santos back what they gave me." Yet challenges remain. His ongoing tax disputes include a $45.9 million fine in Brazil, $34 million in debt to Spanish authorities, and $88 million tax evasion investigation in France. As he battles these financial issues and works toward his World Cup swan song, one question remains: what's next for a man who has everything before his 35th birthday? In a rare moment of reflection, Neymar recently admitted, "Sometimes I think I've lived too fast. I've experienced more in 33 years than most people do in a lifetime." From the barefoot boy in São Paulo to the owner of a $350 million empire, Neymar's journey embodies the modern athlete entrepreneur. Love him or criticize him, his ability to transform sporting talent into a global business empire remains unmatched. As we've seen inside his Brazilian paradise, behind the wheel of his hypercars, aboard his private jets, and within his inner circle, Neymar doesn't just play the game, he's rewritten its rules, both on and off the field. The question isn't whether Neymar's lifestyle is excessive. The question is, would you live any differently if you had his resources? For Neymar da Silva Santos Jr., the answer has always been clear: live fast, spend freely, and worry about tomorrow when it comes.